We've been getting questions from you, our viewers, asking about unusual and beautiful lights in the sky.
Bright lights in the sky.
Was it a plane, a shooting star, or was it possibly a UFO?
Something floating in the sky.
Looks like a bright, shiny type object, a UFO.
Mysterious lights seen hovering over our coastline have people wondering yet again, what could they be?
It's not a UFO, it's just me, Scary Barry.
Hey guys, Scary Barry coming at you. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for coming along on the video. This is going to be a fun one, guys. So I got me some lights, right? Lights from my Paramotor, and I'm super excited to get them installed and put on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link down below to where these lights came from if you guys want to check it out. And just make sure you put a double dash, right? It's secret squirrel, secret dash dash squirrel. If you don't do that right, it's going to go to the wrong place. So double dash on that, guys, if you want to do it. But anyway, I'll put the link below if you just want to click on it. But that's where I got these lights from. So we're going to open them up and see what kind of toys we got in this thing. Hang on 1 minute, guys, before you open that box. There's something I want to talk to you about. So these lights were sent to me. They are prototype lights, right? So they were sent to me free of charge. The idea was I'm supposed to use and abuse these things, give my opinion on installation, and do a review on the brightness and durability. There's some upgrades and new products happening over there all the time. So I suggest you go click on the website I just told you about, check out what some of the new products are. And if you have any questions about the updates or the new stuff that's coming, shoot Kyle a message, guys. He's a super nice guy. I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, set you in the right direction. But I had to put that disclaimer in there, guys. I had to let you know what was going on. So anyway, back to the video. Boom. First of all, look at the packaging, man. They did a great job on the packaging. And I got some gluten-free gummy bears. That's never bad for a chunky, chubby guy. I love gummy bears. So let's see what kind of toys are in here. It looks like that, maybe some kind of controller. Lay that out here. Got a LiFo-safe bag. That is nice. Looks like Sky Halo, the Secret Squirrel instruction books. And we'll get into that here in a minute. I got some stickers. Looks like 4,000 mAh battery, guys. That's gonna be nice. Plenty of zip ties. And then the lights, of course. Well, I reckon what I'm gonna do first, I'll read through these instructions real quick, but while I'm doing it, I'm gonna munch on some gummy bears. Make me happy. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these lights out of here. I would tell you, I did look at the directions and they're pretty straightforward, pretty simple. But I also went over to the website and they have a how-to installation video we're checking out and taking a look at. I'm going to follow a lot of their guidelines on that as I put this on my machine. But yeah, go check that out. I think it's going to make it easier for the install. But let's find out. Let's get these lights open and check them out. Yeah, boys. Guys, it does come with this handy-dandy charger right here. So I give it a quick charge. It's probably not all the way full. But I want to light these bad boys up and see what they look like just right here on the table. Well, it looks like I can't mess this part up, right? It only goes one way. I'm gonna stick those dudes in there. Yeah, there's like a little slot. It just slides right in. Looks like this little dude is gonna plug right in the bottom of here. Oh boy, we got lights. Dude, that's cool. It looks great, but it's gonna look much better when we get it on the machine. So let's get to that point. Let's get it stuck out there on the, I'm using a Tornado today, guys. That's what we're gonna stick it on, is my Tornado, air conception Tornado. All right, I think our first step is we wanna unroll this bad boy. Man, look how much lead wire I got there. Guys, that's plenty of room. I could just about put that anywhere. And now we're getting to the actual light. Dude, it's built well. So smooth. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about anything getting snagged on that. Whee! There should be a white up top here to help me center it on that hoop. So there's the white flasher. There's the red, which should go on this side. And there's the green, which should go on that side of the machine. So let's just center this white flasher up to the top. I'm gonna try to center this up the best I can. Just do a quick zip tie in there. All right, now let's see where the navigational lights land. Looks like that red's gonna be right on the side there. And the green will be right on that side. All right, guys, here's something I'd like to do. I'd like to work the tape. It's like a 3M sticky tape, right? And I'd like to work it from the center down, right? Instead of the other way up. I don't want to end up getting up here and it being all bubbled like this. So I want to start from the top and go the way down. Right on that rivet right there. And the other end is hitting that rivet right there. So that's pretty centered, right? That's about where I want it. So I'm going to take my marker here. I'm going to make a mark right there, so I know where my center is. Then I'm gonna cut this zip tie and slice that 3M tape a little bit right here so I can work my way out from the center. All right, so I think if I snip this right here And if I'm really careful underneath here, I think I can slice through just the protective film on that 3M. It'd be nice if they had a start up here. I don't know how tough that would be to do, but the way it is set up right now, you got to start from the other end and hope that you get it right in the center. But maybe I'm just an idiot and don't know what I'm doing. Oh, see, it's a proof. I got to take the cap off. It's scary. So nice and easy. Let's just make a little slit here. Just want to cut the tape. Perfect. Perfect. You got skills, Scary. All right, now that I got that tape started both ways, I'm gonna line that back up. That little line with that little line, I should still be in the center at that point. So we'll go ahead and re-secure it with another zip tie. And then from here on out, it should just be a matter of peeling tape and laying it nice and flat. I am gonna wipe this off with a rag real quick, make sure I don't have any dirt on it. Oh, she's dirty. She's dirty. Keep that in the center of that cage the best I can. Just keep working my way down. All right, come down the other side. All right, now I've gone about halfway down both sides, a little past half. So I should have my red and green lined up. So I think I'm gonna set it back up top here and we'll see how centered we are. So it's tough to see in here, guys. I know it's daylight. I still have the door open. We'll shut that here in a little bit and get the full effect of these lights. It looks like it's almost down to the first rivet on this side. And this one actually went past that, clear down to the second rivet. So that tells me that it's probably a little off this way. And I can tell by looking at it right now that it is. So on this particular frame, guys, I got to make a decision here at this point. Do I want my top light centered? Because in order to make these two center up right now, I've got to move them a little ways. This side actually needs to come up and this side needs to come down. But if I do that, my center light's going to change to here. I think I want my center light centered and I'll let these just be a little bit off. We'll finish sticking this down the rest of the way around. Well, I'll tell you what, it sure looks like that's going to end up being right at the right length to finish that off. It sure is. Look at that. It took it right up to the frame. Look how perfect that is. Stick that dude down nice and let's do the other side. See if it comes out that nice. Okay, hopefully you guys can see the dilemma I'm having here. So at the bottom of this, when it comes in, there is a curve here. And I'm wondering if it's because this isn't the air conception frame that these come and connect right at the point where they sit. So the problem is if I keep it going this way as it's designed, it will come underneath of my frame and it won't set level anymore. It's gonna sit right on that piece, which I don't like that. So the other option I'm thinking about is you can twist it and come up, but I don't like what it's doing to that piece right there. I mean, look how that's twisting that pretty hardcore. I don't know where to go with it, guys, so let me think upon it. Let me ponder. I will figure this out. Give me a minute. All right, guys, here's what I've decided to do. This part, I didn't want to put a lot of tension on here, so I kind of moved it over and out a little ways. Now, right here is kind of a hardcore bend. I'm not happy about that, but I don't know of any other way to make that turn and work its way up to the top of here. But I had to keep it above this frame. Otherwise, when it sits on the ground like this, it just won't set flat. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best idea. That's the only one I have. I don't know how else to handle that. If you guys got any ideas, shoot me a comment down below. How would you have routed that differently than I? All right, next thing I would like to do is mount this right here, the control module with the button on it. I want to put it right here on my throttle, right? Now, as you guys can see, I got a lot going on that throttle. I got my tail tack where it has my hours and the RPM meter and all that kind of stuff is all built into there as well. But I think I want to mount it somewhere in here, sort of like this type of thing, and then run that up the throttle cable. And one thing I noticed, guys, this is kind of cool, right? You see these little slots in here? This piece will fit right inside of there and it will actually kind of go below. One of the problems I've always had, the reason this looks kind of janky, guys, is because these little zip ties, when you zip, I'm probably all up in there. When you put these zip ties on, guys, there's these little pieces that where you cut it, and those things tend to scratch your arms while you're flying. So I've got mine just kind of taped to keep that from cutting me while I'm flying. But it looks to me with this design, it's actually going to kind of take care of that problem for you. They kind of recess down in those little holes. So it also has a groove right here, which is kind of nice. If I didn't already have this wire wrapped around here, it would probably set right up against that nice. But I'm gonna put it on the inside, so it's sitting right about there. I think that's what we're gonna go for, somewhere in that area. So it completely recessed itself inside of there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these to put on, and that should be secured right where I want it. All right, I do gotta say, guys, I like that. That is smooth. So there's no place really for your lines to get caught on or for my arm to get on. All right, guys, here's what I come up with for now, right? It's probably just a temporary fix. I'll find something more permanent later on. As you can see, here's the control module. Here's the battery. I got it in its LiPo protective safe container here. What I'm gonna do temporary is I ran this line up, right? And I ran the one from the throttle down and snaked it through here. So they're both kind of like right here going down to the module and into the bag. So I think for now, I'm gonna stick it in this little pocket I have on the side, and it should all kind of fit in there nicely. We'll see here. Then we'll try to take some of this extra slack here and stuff it inside. And I think if I zip it, that still gives me a lot of play room there for when the seat comes up and down when I'm sitting in it. But I think that's gonna work for at least temporary, at least to get me in the sky tonight and give these lights a good run. There's also an app that you can download online. I'll have to get the instructions here. It tells me where to go. But you should be able to run these lights with an app on your phone. All right, guys, so that wasn't too bad at all, right? But obviously I wanna still go through. I'm gonna zip tie and double zip tie everything, make sure it's all in there secure. I did download the app, so let's close this garage door and shut off some of these lights, and let's play with this a little while and see what we got. That is cool. Another one? Wow. Looks like it's on fire. Looks like it's on fire. Another one? So definitely with this one being lit up, guys, you can see right here, I'm just hitting this button on the control. Wow, red, white, and blue. That one's kind of cool. Check that out. Wow, that one's fun. Well, looks like we're back to the beginning here. I mean, this is the one with the red and green and the strobe on the top and bottom. To be honest, guys, you'd have to be awful OCD, right? I mean, that looks pretty symmetrical. I mean, you can tell it's a little lower on the green side than it is on the red side, but the white flash at the top is right in the middle, and that's what we were shooting for. So, all right, so obviously we're on meteorite, and that's what meteorite looks like. Very cool. Let's try lightning. Lightning. Wow, yeah, lightning. Fire? Oh, definitely fire. Wipes? Kind of cool. America. America. Obviously, yeah, the red, white, and blues of America. So yeah, these must be the presets, guys. All right, so what? I might be just a little OCD, guys, right? The red and green, the red being a little higher than the green is bugging me just a little bit. So I think I'm gonna give old Kyle a call and check out his, test out his customer service, see if there's anything I'm missing that maybe I can just move those or tweak those just a little bit. So let me hook him up here and we'll give him a buzz real fast.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. What are you up to?
All right, so here's what's happening. The left side, the green, is about 1.5 to 2 inches lower, and the right is high, but the center point is right in the middle of my tornado.
Gotcha. That's weird, but I can totally fix it. So what we're going to do is, have you downloaded the WLED app?
Yep, that's what I was running it on right now.
Perfect. All right, so pull that up, and you'll go to, I'm going to do the same thing at the same time so I can help you out.
Okay.
Do you have the 4.5 meter or the 5? Or the 4?
I don't know. I don't know nothing, man. All right, says here I got the 4 meter.
Okay, perfect. Let me load up the 4 meter, and then I will be able to help. Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you what, man, I'm loving it, though. They're bright. They're bright.
Yeah, they are bright. I mean, don't stare at them. You might hurt yourself.
I can't hurt myself anymore than I already have.
All right, presets. So we are looking at strobe 1. That is the preset. That's the thing that comes on every time. So did you say that the green is too high or the red is too high?
The red is too high.
Perfect. All right. Do you see on your WLED app where you've got segments?
Yes.
So you're going to go to that.
Got it.
So your segment 2, drop down that menu.
Got it.
Okay, so you're going to go to 30 on that. And then where it says stop LED, what's the number that you see?
42.
They're dropping to 40.
Dude, that got it.
Awesome, dude.
You are the man, brother. You are the man. I appreciate it.
All right, make sure you lock down all your cables. You know, don't want anything getting eaten by the prop.
Will do, man. If it gets eaten, it's under warranty, though, right?
I don't know about eating. I tell you what, though, we got replacement parts, so you let me know.
All right, buddy. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
You bet, brother. We'll see you.
See ya. So, yeah, man, that's it, right? Customer service A-OK on that, dude. Look at that. They are now symmetrical. My red and green are right where they should be. That makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. Let's turn the lights off and look at it one more time. Pow! Yee-hoo! Yeah, buddy. So yeah, pretty cool, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and button this thing up, get it all secure and ready for flight tonight, and hopefully me and you can go put it in the skies and see what it does at sunset. See how it lights up the sky. So,
All right, here goes my buddy. Go hit him, Grimbo. Get up here. Get up here. Fly. Fly. Think happy thoughts, Peter Pan. Happy thoughts. And he gone. All right, Scary. Let's hit it. So, let's see, according to my watch and my calculations, we've got 10 minutes, boys and girls, before that beautiful creature right over there, the big ball of fire, sinks below that horizon, and then legally we'll have a half hour of flight time after that. And that's when we're going to pull up these lights and see how they do. Woo, little shimmy, little shake. It's a little chunky tonight. Yeah, a little chunky, boys and girls. Look at that sun coming up over those trees. Oh, this time of night, ladies and gentlemen, is my favorite flying time. Just before the sun goes down and after it hits the horizon, it's gorgeous. Well, I gotta say, so far so good. All the zip ties seem to be holding. I did double and triple some places just to be safe, and I'll check them all when I get back home. So far, I haven't heard a clunk in the motor. I'll tell you what, usually I don't want to see the sunset. This is not usually what I want. I don't want to see it go away. That means I got to go home and I got to land this puppy. But tonight, I am so excited to run these lights. I find myself silently wishing for the sun to set. We do have a half hour after sunset as long as we have strobes running. So I'm excited for sunset. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there she goes, the last speck of the sunlight for the evening. So we now have 30 minutes of legal flight time. I'm going to turn these suits on. I do look right there's my button, and they are on. They are running. So it should have started out with the green and the red, one on each side. I wish I could see them better, right? I don't even know how they're showing up for you guys, to be honest with you. The sun literally just went down, so it's not really super dark yet. We're going to fly this thing to the edge, though, to the edge of legalness, just to see how bright it gets. I suppose I could pull out my mirror. I do have a mirror. See if I can see behind me. Oh, that's cool. So let's try another one. I don't know. Is it cool? I can't tell. It's definitely brighter on the outer edge, right? Because you got to figure all of those LEDs are facing out and up and down. None of them are facing forward towards the camera here. So, like my buddy over there, Graham, he's probably got a good show right now. Anybody on the ground below me, they can probably see really well. But I think the super intense brightness part of it will be going out and up and down. Oh, this is that flame, right? That fire. That was pretty sweet. I bet it looks better the darker it gets. Oh, there's a bright one. Looks like it would go from green to red to blue. I'm giddy about these lights, man. Oh, this is the red, white, and blue, the American flag, right? We got to be about getting back to the beginning, right? Gosh, I don't know. Which one's your favorite? I'm not sure which one's my favorite. I like the flashy stuff, the really bright, colorful stuff. Now this one is the legal, like red and green, were the strobes that you usually see on aircraft. So if there's aircraft in the air tonight, this would be the kind of configuration they'd be looking for. Whew, it is chunky down below. Guys, the wind must have picked up, so we're about 5 minutes from the LZ, and we have about another 10 minutes of legal flight time. While we're headed back home, guys, I got to give a huge shout-out to Kyle. I appreciate him sending these to me, and so far, so good, right? I think, like I said, I'm going to drop a link down in the description below. Go check it out, guys. This is the full set. It comes with the lights, the batteries, the charger. Everything you need comes in this kit. But they do have others if you just want to buy the lights, if you just want to buy the safety bag. He also has stickers over there for sale if you want some stickers. If you're a guy who likes to collect stickers, go over and check him out. But I want to give him a huge shout out. Thanks for sending this over to me, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I really do appreciate it. Hey guys, give him the thumbs up, man. Go over and check out his stuff. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes of legal flight time left. So we're going to take a turn around, and we're going to head back toward the field and put this thing on the ground. This is about as good as it's going to get in legal flight time, guys. If you can't see these now, you're not going to see them. I can't wait to see the footage. I hope it looks good. All right, guys, I'm pretty sure at this point, I got up a little higher. I wanted to see the town lights before I landed. Maybe they'll show up on the GoPro, but straight out in front of me there is my hometown of Huntington. And off to the right is the big town of Fort Wayne. If you look left, you see the little bitty town of Andrews that barely shows up. But I wanted to give the city lights a look before I had to put it on the ground. But it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to land this beast. One last gander. I hope it looks good from elevation. All right, let's touch it down. Bam! Just like that. Let's give her a flip. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's going to show up or not. But that whole wing is lit up. Look at the ground around me. Oh, I'm just giddy as they come, man. There's something wrong with me. All right. Let me get cleaned up out of all this shenanigans, guys, and I will talk to y'all in just a second.
So anyway, yeah, there she is. Check her out, right? She's beautiful all the way around. Boom. Guys, I had so much fun with this tonight. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if you're gonna see me here or not, but I'll get in front of it and see if I show up. But as always, I appreciate you coming along and I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. I had a blast. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the skies. This is Scary Ray out. Love you. Talk to you later. See ya.